Welcome to Spotlight on Lee County. Happy holidays! Merry Christmas to you. I'm Loretta Rose, and we are on location today at Mount Zion United Methodist Church. They are having a very first annual ornament and Christmas card greeting that they're having here. And so you're going to be able to see what's happening inside. And the cards and ornaments that are being made here are going to be dispersed out in the community. So stay tuned, and we're going to take you inside so you can have a Merry Christmas with us. I'm talking to Sarah now. Sarah, thank you for your time. I met you this week at the Smith Station Christmas tree lighting.
Yes,
and you shared with me about this event.
I did. You said you have anything going on in your church, let you know. And so I was like, oh, we got something coming up.
Yes. So also you work with children ministry.
Yes, ma'am.
And I love this community event that you all have today here, and the community was involved. So I see you got people here from Columbus, Atlanta, and your church, and let everyone know what is taking place behind us.
So this is our first annual Christmas card drive for seniors. We're going to be making Christmas cards and Christmas ornaments for the elderly for the local nursing homes in the East Alabama area.
Wow, so I got a glimpse of some things that are taking place here. So I saw some nice ornaments and cards and all of that. This is really nice. Now, how are all of the supplies, how are they provided?
Well, we have had a conglomeration of things. We had the pastor's wife. She apparently loves Michaels and Hobby Lobby, and she had a plethora of things. The church had some, and then a good friend of mine, Larissa, she came from Atlanta and brought all her craft supplies too.
Oh, Larissa.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So also, let everyone know how long the church has been here, because I found out this is a very historic place right here.
It is.
It's my first time here.
Yes. We just celebrated our homecoming. It's 187 years old, so it's been here for a very long time.
Wow. A lot of our lifespan.
Yeah.
Wow. So I've heard of Mount Zion, and now I am here, and it's right here pretty much in the heart of Smith Station. We're like right behind I would say kind of like behind the water company,
right.
That road, adjacent to that.
Correct. When it used to have the big water tower up in Smith Station, we'd just be like right down from the water tower, but it's not there anymore. They tore it down. So our landmark gonna went away.
And also you're providing refreshments?
Yes, we have all kinds of sweet treats and coffee and hot chocolate.
And for those of you that are watching, if you were out for the Christmas tree lighting in Smith Station, this is the church that provided the puppet ministry. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yes.
I enjoyed it. The kids did wonderful.
They did a really good job. We were very proud of them.
And some of the children are here because one spotted me and he said, "There you are." I thought that was pretty cool. So Sarah, thank you so much. We're going to take a little stroll and see what else is happening. I want to talk to that Larissa, traveling all the way from Atlanta, and it is a rainy, cold day here today.
Yes.
So we're going to talk with her. You're watching Spotlight. To Larissa here at Mount Zion United Methodist Church. Wow, this is wonderful. So I hear you and Sarah are co-workers, but both found out you had a passion for art.
Yeah, she shows me up in the wreath making department, and we kind of bonded over that.
Oh, so you travel from Atlanta, and from my understanding, have you've done this before?
I have. Elle's Art, it's kind of like a side deal that I do with art for the community. And I did this, I linked up with someone on Facebook last year that was hosting in Atlanta, and I brought it to Columbus where I was living at the time, and got involved again this year and had Sarah head up Columbus and came down from Atlanta for it.
Well, thank you for sharing that. And you know, Larissa, I believe that when we are blessed with wonderful things like that, to touch the lives of others, to uplift them, to shine, to bring some peace and happiness and joy into the lives of others, I think we should pass it on. So, and that's what you've done. And I hope someone else is watching will see the importance of giving to someone you do not know of.
Especially in this holiday, in this holiday season, you take for granted, you know, a lot of the elderly, they don't have people come see them, which is a bummer. So yeah, just giving back, give them a little something to be excited about, a little Christmas spirit.
Remember, Larissa said it's a bummer. And that's not cool.
No.
That's not cool. So, Merry Christmas to those that are watching. We are here giving out some gratitude of expression deeply from the heart. And the beauty of what's happening here is that it's coming from deep within the heart. It costs nothing but your time. It's Spotlight. To Miss Kim.
Yes, Kim Raines.
And I met her at the Christmas tree lighting as well. That's why you have to get out in these community events, because you meet people, wonderful people that's living in your community, your neighbors. So thank you, Miss Kim, again. From my understanding, this is some of your youth.
Yes, it is. We have come out today so that we could share this opportunity, and the children can as well, and the youth, make cards for our seniors at the nursing home, local nursing homes that do not have family or children that may come and see them, to let them know how much we care and we love them here at Mount Zion.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful. And you said you had some family members that's probably in nursing home as well.
I have, my father-in-law is actually in the nursing home, and we are making cards and signing cards and making ornaments and things for him as well. They are a facility that has 89 people, and they are wonderful, serving with their heart. So we're very thankful for them.
Wow, we had one of your youths. I asked, how does it make you feel to be able to be making greeting cards for someone you don't even know? Yes. And she says she felt very blessed to be able to give something to someone that normally don't have that family, pretty much that family support systems. We take so much for granted.
We do. When you go out there, you see a lot of individuals who are just sitting there eating dinner by themselves, and not only within this community that we're trying to show love and pouring out to them, but maybe someone can even go and sit with them for a little while. You know, just take that time at Christmas and go out there and just pick one and sit with them. It means the world to them, and it also shows the hands and feet of Jesus.
Ooh, what you say, Miss Kim? Now, Miss Kim,
I know
you know what that means. I love the Lord. Oh my God.
Me too,
but you know, she is so right. She hit the nail on the head. If we're going to be his hands and feet, we have to get out there and do the work.
Yes.
Come out of our comfort zone. Yes. It's not all about you. It's not all about gifts for yourself. Yes. It's about that which you have been privileged to have. How can you give it to someone else? That's what it's all about.
No, it's not about us.
It's not about us.
He has already ordained our footsteps from the time that we are even in our mother's womb, before we were conceived. So, I mean, let's get out.
Let's get out.
Yes.
Get out.
And not just within the church. We've been out throughout the community.
Yeah.
Let's serve him. Yeah. It's his time anyway. It's all about him. So,
and you know, you're serving him now by this, what you're doing.
Yes.
And what I love about it, teaching another generation, teaching children. They're soaking it in.
Yes, they are.
They're soaking it in.
And they love it. One of them was disappointed tonight. They didn't realize we were doing this, but that we weren't going to have our youth group. So the children are yearning for more of the love of the Lord. So let's give it to them.
Yeah.
Bring them to Mount Zion if you don't have a church home, and we would love for them to be a part of this group.
Wow, and they have an awesome puppet ministry. We saw it. We saw it at the Christmas tree lighting. Well, thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Oh. This is what's happening here in Smith Station. It's Spotlight on Lee County. God bless you. And now I'm talking to Pastor Boone. He is the pastor here at Mount Zion's Church. Congratulations. You're fairly new here, and we're introducing you to the community.
I am brand new, actually, still. I arrived here July the 1st. Arrived here and the parsonage was being repaired, so I had to live in a borrowed house for 2 weeks and finally got in, and we're having a great time here in Smith Station.
Awesome. Well, welcome to the community of Smith Station. It's like a very close-knit family community here.
Yes, I've been very aware of that. I've gotten to know a lot of folks here in town and enjoyed getting to know a lot of the activities here in town. We had a great time at the tree lighting ceremony the other day, and just really enjoying getting to know Smith Station and trying to become a part of it.
Well, I would like to say thank you all for the invitation of coming in to your first annual. What you're doing today will making greeting cards and ornaments for people in the community that will be dispersed at the nursing homes and the veterans home that is here in Smith Station. From my understanding, they're going to distribute at the nursing home here in Smith Station, the veterans home here in Smith Station, and also whatever is left, they're going to disperse it in the East Alabama area. So I think that's wonderful.
Yes, what we want to do is reach out to people. I mean, we've got a wonderful assisted living center that is literally across the street, across the railroad tracks from the church, and visit over there pretty often. And there's also others, and we have several in our church, of course, who are shut-ins, and we're going to try to get to them. And it's just a way we want to reach out and say, hey, Merry Christmas. It's a great time of year, and we want to be a part of their lives.
Absolutely. And Kim said it best, I believe, that we have to be his hands and feet, God's those hands and feet to go out in the earth to do the work that we all have been called to do.
This is one of the things that I'm trying to lead the church in, is how we can reach out. And by reaching out, you know, the thing about it, we can sit around and talk about church all day long and say, come to our church, come to our church. And guess what? People aren't going to come, but if we go to them, it makes a difference. And, you know, one of the things, this is our second great event since I've been here. The first was Halloween. We had a trunk or treat and had 105 children come to that. Today, the turnout is fabulous for this, and we hope to be doing a lot more activities to involve children and young people in our community, as well as being able to reach out and to help those who can need assistance.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate your time, and I would like for you to share from your heart to the people if you have a holiday message to them, because just to help people to understand, really to understand the real meaning of the holiday.
Sure. You know, I think this time of year, we call it in the church Advent, and it means the time going to Christmas. And for us in our church in particular, we are living with a special time that each week we add different figures to our manger scene until finally we're going to reach Christmas Eve, and when the birth of Christ comes, we're going to add the Jesus baby to the manger scene, and we're going to say, we have arrived. And we have arrived, hopefully, at what God wants us to be as a church, as God wants us to be as individuals, and trying to become the Christians we should be, and reaching out and telling others about Jesus. And that's a message I always live by, and I always end everything I write by simply saying, our task is to proclaim Jesus to the world.
Absolutely. Well said, Pastor Boone. God bless you, sir.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, and it's been a pleasure meeting you.
Thank y'all for coming.
Absolutely.
Most gracious.
Spotlight on Lee County. much for tuning in to Spotlight on Lee County here at Mount Zion United Methodist Church here in Smith Station. It has been a wonderful time. And I love the fact that so many has taken the time, their own time, to come and do something for someone else. What they've done today, I believe, is a message to all of us. What can you do? What can I do to make a difference in the lives of someone else? Making the cards, whatever it may be buying a pair of shoes for someone. Just to be able to be a hand up for someone else. It's not always about us, but it's about those that we have been privileged to bless. So sometimes the things that we have, we take for granted. And I would love for you to think about it. What more can you do for your neighbor or those in your community? This has blessed my heart, and I hope it has blessed yours as well. Merry Christmas to you. You've been watching Spotlight on Lee County here in Smith Station. You're watching it here on CTV Bean. Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year to you.